Hello, folks. This is Shipping Explorer. Welcome to this station. I'm broadcasting from College Park, Maryland, and United States, and bring you all these videos every day. So, today, what we are doing is just a matter of trying to catch up with after the party, after the win, after a little bit of drinking, and after that game, and of course the snow. And here we are still fighting with the snow, and we'll just give you a little of that today. Can't believe that's after 2 weeks of this mess, we are still in this predicament. And so welcome to this station, and just trying to bring you highlights of our life in this part of the world to share with what we are doing and talk about what we can do to survive all this mess. Well, yesterday we had a wonderful party, and I'm sure you saw that earlier today and or yesterday, and today we are getting the first 30 degrees weather above freezing for the first time in 2 weeks. And so I'm taking the opportunity to really get out here and do a little bit more cleaning and reflect on this mess. So what we're gonna do is I'm cleaning the path to put the trash bin, so that we can get that out the way, and we can so it's been tough. I'm telling you, man, this is crazy. Tough. So before I bring up the trash bins, they are down there, I'm trying to clean away this snow to see if I can get the trash bins back in place. You must have tired of me see me cleaning snow for the last 2 weeks, but we're still at it, and this is even worse in certain parts. But if you go from certain angle, you find that you can get a little bit of hedge out the way. This reminds me of how it is that the compression of the snow in the Arctic region, how maybe compressed they are till they turn ice. And see, as soon as I clean the snow away from the ground, you can see some melting taking place. Look at that. So how about, I didn't show a lot of it, but I'm sure a lot of you saw Bad Bunny yesterday on that movie, on the TV halftime show, and some people are saying it was the worst show that had ever happened in the Super Bowl. But you can see where he took the culture, Spanish Latinx culture, and exposed it so that we can reflect and know that it's not only one type of people in this country. So it's good that he took that. And how about that reggaeton, man? That reggaeton, the Latinx people took the reggae from Jamaica and make reggaeton. And I heard a little bit about a controversial issue that they don't want to give credit to the Jamaicans for the bass part of the music, the foundational part, not bass, but the foundation part of the music, which is reggae. So that's a controversial thing. If you're using another culture to promote your music and culture, why not give credit? It's no big thing. It's no big thing. We in the Caribbean, we have used the Afrobeat or the African foundational drumming and beat to create reggae, create our language, create our reggae, create our dance, and we have appreciated that and said, okay, we appreciate that Africa has given us that foundation. Africa has given us the foundation of, so why not give the credit to the reggae people? That's what is controversial about the whole thing. Can't just take somebody's culture and you can't give credit like you came up with it yourself. So that's what I don't like about the whole thing, and I think it's unfair that is being done. Yeah, but I'm not sure if it's Bad Bunny that's doing it. I think it's some other artists, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, Bad Bunny did give credit at another time, give credit to the fact that the reggaeton, the base, the foundational part of reggaeton is reggae, out of Jamaica, of course. Yeah. So, but for the most part, the show seemed like it's touched on the cultural aspect of Puerto Rico, the sugarcane, the fields, the fact that people have an agro-centric base to the culture, the sugar, the farms, and then out of that comes the Afrocentric people, the mixture. You know that we're not totally Caucasian or totally black, but it's a mixture of black and Latinx, and all that has brought out that beauty of people dancing to the ilt. I'm telling you. Well, I'm not telling you. And out of that, you can know that's all that dancing. You can have to give it back to the Africans. That's a cultural thing, man. I'm telling you. Yeah. So you can't just take people the culture and don't give credit. That's not fair. That's not fair. And those of you who are saying the show wasn't good because maybe it wasn't as good as what you expected, but it's different. It was different and colorful and musical, and maybe because it was done in Spanish, maybe that was a disadvantage to the rest of us who don't know Spanish. Because if you could understand the word and know something about the culture of Puerto Rico, then it would be more appreciative of what took place. And that brings out the thing. It's lack of knowledge, lack of foundational knowledge. That's why some people don't appreciate other people's culture, and not lack of exposure. Yeah, lack of exposure to the world. A lot more of us in this western part of the world need to travel to the Caribbean, travel to Africa, travel more to Europe, and see and get ourselves exposed to the music, and dance of the world. Get ourselves, to the language, to the culture, to the dress, to the food, oh my gosh. The more you travel, the more you expose yourself to the various cultures of the world, then, you'll find that you're more open to accepting the cultures and the ways of life of other people. So Shippity Explorer is not complaining. I'm not complaining this morning. I was out here cleaning my little snow and field, but I realized that I could make a video to talk a little bit about the life of others, how we live, how we accept others, how we reject others. Especially this time of the year in the United States, it's Black History Month, African American History Month, and we have to be mindful that African Americans came along just after the American Native Americans. They came with the Europeans. They came, and there's a rumor. That's a rumor, but there's a saying that even some came even before the Europeans. And from the start of this country, of the Americas, black people have been here. Bar out the Native Americans. They came in first, and then Europeans and Africans. And so you can't really deny the fact that African American culture has been remarkable in this part of the world. We have contributed music and drama and science and invention and developed the country and the cultures and the economy through enslaved labor and free labor. And when you think about it, America could not be America without the history and the contribution of African Americans. So Black American history is here to be celebrated. And I was surprised. I didn't even know that, even myself didn't know that this has been going on for 100 years. 2026 is a 100-year anniversary of African American history. Have been chosen in February because of the two presidents' birthday in this month. And that was pointed out to me. But I knew that. Yesterday when the argument came up in the meeting, some of us didn't remember. But on the whole, some of us were mumbling the answer in the background. Because two presidents' birthday occurs in February. That's the month that the person who created African American month chose to say that this is the month they want to celebrate this. And some people would want to complain. They say, okay, we were given the shortest month in the year. I don't think that's the way to go about this. It's the shortest month, yes, but it's a month where we can reflect, where we can celebrate, where we can sing and praise our God. Wherever, if it's even Muhammad or Christ or the ultimate God, where we can celebrate that month. So the tape this today is not a matter of complaining, but it's a matter of saying we can't just go around as human beings and deny others, denying others of what they have done in the culture, because when it comes to dance and music and invention and food and all of that, all Americans have, from various cultures, have contributed to it. And anyone who would deny another culture of saying, nobody, you didn't create anything or didn't contribute anything to the society, it's a big mistake. Here I am, still cleaning snow and reflecting on life. Remind you that you're watching Shippy the Explorer, and if you like this type of thing and like this type of discussion, then you can share it with others. Share it, and if you don't mind subscribing to the station so that anytime I broadcast anything like that, any day, because I try to bring out a tape every day, a video. I call it a tape because I'm coming from the old school, man. Tape is more audio, but this is audio and visual in one. Audio visual. Yeah, let this soak a little bit. Let the sun, before I bring up the trash bin, I go for the trash bin. So it's a Monday, and this is what we do in College Park. We have to we drop our trash bins out and bring them back in so that we can have them for another week. Yeah. Hi. Good. So it's here we go. Noisy. Bring them up, and I think I can put them in the slot and see if I can clean a little bit more of this mess. There we go. It's out the way again. Have a little bit more clearance. In another couple of days, I think we're going to have a lot more warm weather, and we'll have more access to this place. So let me clean a little path here now so I can at least walk. So hopefully you saw yesterday's video with our family getting together for the Super Bowl, and that's just to show you a little about our life and how some of the family members, we get together with food and drink and laughter and watch the Super Bowl. And that was refreshing really refreshing to get out of the house. And hopefully in your situation, your family also was able to get together. Yeah. Wow. Tired again. Tired of the snows. Tired again. It's amazing how we well, maybe I should have left a container down there so I can video. Let's carry one back down so I can put the camera on and make an effort to clean a path for the trash bin. We have been able to do that for 2 weeks, so we'll do that. Let's see if I can do it from across the street and or even here. Can see me from there, can see me from here. So what I'll do is we just clean a path, try to clean up another part, so I can get the next week. I can get the hopefully get the trash bins in their proper space. And this is tough, boy. Tough, tough, tough. You can hear me huffing and puffing, huffing and puffing. That's what we do. I have to watch my butt out the way. Before we get knocked over. Tired again. Well, I'm sure if some of you have been watching these videos for the last 2 weeks, you're getting say it's so poor guys, they have to be struggling with this snow. Getting tired of it now, really. Because I still have to be mindful of what we do in terms of health. Little by little, we try to do some of this, because remind everyone at this age, you just have to be careful of getting heart attack. If you overexert yourself, then you can get sick. And even this just doing this little, in my case, I'm feeling exhausted already. Don't let the white snow here fool you. It's very dangerous. Dangerous, dangerous. Dangerous, dangerous. And maybe I'll just cut off a little bit more and maybe stop, because I think this would be enough to get. All I'm doing is cutting a section that next week we can get the trash bin in the slot. I'm not gonna try not to exert myself too much. And we say next week because I don't think this snow gonna melt enough. That should be enough to yeah. Oh, maybe I should cut it a little wider. Yeah, cut it a little wider. I can get both things in. That's it. That's it. Time to stop. Time to stop. Here we go. Yep. Time to stop. So here this is what it looks like when you can put the bin out the way. Let's see if it fits in. So when I come next week, I can get the bin in this slot, and it will be out the road. It will be out the road a little bit better. That's good. That's good enough for government work. It's always amazing how the place looks so good with the sunshine, but it's a little bit cold and surprising and deceptive. So, as I said, if you exert yourself too much, you can get sick in this environment, especially with our age. So if you're out doing this, remember, Shippy the Explorer is saying, don't overdo it, and don't overdo it. Just don't overdo it. And I'm going to take my own advice and bring this bin in and put this shovel away and go keep myself a little bit quiet and still and rest. And this frozen part here, I'm sure it will get soft one day where I can cut it off. So I'm not going to worry about it. poquito, poquito, little by little, little by little. One cocoa, full basket. Here we go. Look at this mess, man. Look at it. It's melting little by little. And as it melts, the sun takes it up into the stratosphere to start all over again. This earth is remarkable. In the stratosphere, up in the sky, there's water vapor that comes from earth, and then the condition is right. It falls back to earth as snow or rain or mist or dew, and that cycle continues. Sometimes I wonder if we were living in a earth, on the earth, that it rains acid, A-C-I-D. You know, what would we do? Would we be a different type of creature? Would we be a different type of living organism? That I often wonder. Maybe the earth wouldn't exist as it is. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Having shrinkage on the roof. So, I give you sunshine, I give you snow, I ask for patties and ice cream, and still we haven't got anything. But I give you the knowledge and fact that don't exert yourself too much in this type of condition. You can get out and walk and exercise, but when it comes to the snow, it's very deceptive and treacherous to the body. And today, as we wrap up today's tape, short video, we're mender that give people, other cultures, other people, credit for their country, culture, and for their contribution to any society that they are in. They come to a country, a new society, and they come with their own ideas, old ideas from another place, and they help to improve where they live, the environment, the music, the food, the dance, the speech, the way of life, the cleanliness, the care of the environment. We give them credit. You can't just be as human beings where we just go around and we are denying people of their right, of their contribution to society. And then again we deny them the right to live livelihood, deny the right to freedom and happiness, the chance to learn and read and learn and worship freely. That's what it's all about in this in this world. It should be about that. The freedom to be part of this great creation. Part of this great creation. And the more we give credit to others, the more we ourselves feel good about ourselves, feel like we are part of this human race. Yes, that's what it's all about. So, I say, this is Shippy the Explorer. I give the people from Africa all the credit in the world. I give the people from Asia, all the credit in the world. I give the people from Europe and the Americas all the credit of the world. And I'm not going to forget the Pacific Islanders. You have given us dance and food and way of exploring this world, exploring the shipping, the movement on ice, not on water, navigators of the Pacific. How can I, as a human being, deny us the fact that we are eating better? We have known the rest of the world through navigation. We have taken the languages of this world and make it into a collage of various dialects. Shippy the Explorer is saying, give credit to where it belongs. I thank you for listening to me. Thank you for hearing me griping. Thank you for hearing me out in this small version of life on a warmer day in College Park. Shippy the Explorer is saying thanks for listening, sharing, and if you feel moved, subscribe to this station. I see you on another day when my mind and my heart goes another way. But all of it is in love to this great creation, to this world. See you. May you be blessed. Take care.